Hi, I'm Mark Fletcher, ENP, and I'm the Chief Architect for Public Safety Solutions here at Avaya. Today we're going to be talking about Next Generation 911, providing command and control as well as situational awareness. Let's get started. You know, the information superhighway is a great example of the internet and the connectivity that we all experience today. But when we look at it, 911 is the dirt road of that information superhighway. Inside of our enterprise, we've got high-fidelity digital data and information about our users and the buildings that they reside in. We understand the temperature, the occupancy, the location, and when a disaster occurs, we've got critical information like video feeds, shot spotters, and material safety data sheets. But when we communicate that information out to the public safety network, we're forced through this information firewall called the public switch telephone network that takes all of this high-fidelity data and distills it down to analog voice. And the only information we provide is caller ID. Now, once that call gets to public safety, they take that caller ID and they make a query into the state anti-alley databases, trying to establish a location for that call. By the way, that query is done typically over a frame relay circuit at 9600 baud. Even more troublesome is the answer that they get back to that query. The alley record with automatic location information is 512 characters. That's it. And the 911 database solutions on the enterprise side, designed to manage these records, only have access to a single field. That field is address line 2, and it typically contains 20 characters. So while putting information in there like cube 2C231 might seem like a great idea, think about it. That information isn't actionable. First responders have no idea where that is in your building, nor do they have the floor plans or maps to correlate that information into something actionable. Multi-line telephone systems introduce location challenges. Since that telephone number database is what public safety uses, multiple devices with the same number creates a problem, as they can't be tied to a specific address. The PSAP can't see the actual device or its location data. I could have simultaneous devices at work, at home, in a hotel, or on a tablet in Starbucks. So 911, based on automatic number identification, automatic location identification, no longer works. But wait a minute, why can Uber find me, but 911 can't? Because 911 is based on analog voice, and analog voice can't do data. Next Generation 911 can deliver data to the PSAP in an over-the-top model. In the fall of 2018, Apple added in iOS 12 Hybrid Emergency Location, or HELO. Very shortly after that, Google updated their devices with ESL, an Emergency Services Location. They did this because a new entity entered the market, and that was the Next Generation 911 Clearinghouse delivered by RapidSOS. This NENA i3 compliant Additional Data Repository received the information from these smart devices when a 911 call was made. The voice call itself traversed the traditional PSTN networks. When the call reached the 911 center, based on the caller ID, they would query the Next Gen 911 Clearinghouse. And then all of that detailed information held in the device was cascaded down to the dispatcher station. With the same accuracy that the Uber application had, as well as Google or any other location-based service. And that was about 3 feet while outdoors and often 9 feet or less indoors. One of the interesting things about this Next Gen 911 Clearinghouse is its NENA i3 compliance. That means it'll talk to any IoT device. And it was a simple update to the Avaya SENTRY platform, already providing internal information, location, and notification, to supply a packet of information to RapidSOS when a 911 call was placed from inside the enterprise. It was because this thought leadership that on December 2nd, Frost & Sullivan presented Avaya with their 2019 North America Product Leadership Award for the Enterprise Safety Solutions market. After reviewing what we did, they called it a transformational platform that will significantly expand public safety capabilities. And this is an award we're exceptionally proud of. SENTRY enables greater accuracy and more functionality at a consumable price for business. It goes beyond dispatchable location, providing the information first responders need. And it was called the most innovative and flexible, dynamic, real-time 911 database available. Carey's Law became active in the U.S. this past February and has 3 simple requirements. The first is direct access to 911 with no access code. The second is direct routing to the PSAP, meaning there's no local interception by unqualified staff. And third, and likely one of the more important factors, on-site notification of the event. This allows local staff to be prepared for the arrival of public safety to deal with the event, and provides them situational awareness so they can provide assistance before first responders get there. In addition to Carey's Law, the Ray Bombs Act, Section 506, goes into effect on January 6, 2021. This requires that a dispatchable location be reported on site and to the PSAP. Initially, it applies to all wired devices, but a year later, in 2022, that dispatchable location reporting will be required for wireless devices as well. Some added concerns with this requirement are work-at-home users, branch offices with no trunking, and nomadic workers on public Wi-Fi. So let's talk about dispatchable location. The definition of a dispatchable location is the street address of the calling party and additional information. The law goes on further to state additional information is something such as a room number or floor number, or similar information necessary to adequately identify the location of the calling party. This was left vague on purpose, as each building has unique environments, and the Avaya solution is the only solution to deliver station-specific dispatchable location on site, as well as the PSAP, using next-generation 911 services from RapidSOS. That allows this information to be communicated in a manageable and affordable manner. SENTRY beacons deliver targeted on-site notification, and that's available today. Quite often in office buildings, it's common to find large-screen television sets in the lobbies, connected to the network and providing information about the company. Because that endpoint is on the network when a 911 call happens, important information can be displayed that's relevant about the nature and location of an emergency. This same information can be provided by email, put on desktop displays, or even wall reader boards, and targeted to specific areas relevant to the emergency. Taking it a step further and available in early 2020 is the 911 Inform Situational Awareness and Building Access solution. This takes that relevant floor plan as an interactive map, placing it on the smart devices of internal responders, as well as police dispatch and first responders, allowing them to effectively mitigate any emergency situation with full building control of video cameras and door locks. In addition to this capability, because the RapidSOS solution is already being used in the public safety answer point, when a cell phone on the property makes a 911 call and that pin drop drops within the geofence of the enterprise, the RapidSOS solution in the PSAP does a reverse notification into the enterprise, giving them visibility into 911 calls on the public switch telephone network that they don't have visibility to today. This is an important exclusive feature, as 80% or more of 911 calls originate from mobile devices. What this solution is bringing is the efficient delivery of information. In addition to that legacy network that only provides voice, RapidSOS provides the backbone for next-gen 911 connectivity. The SENTRY application tracks detailed station location of all internal and external endpoints, providing notification when a 911 call takes place, Then the 911 Inform solution delivers facility-level situational awareness and building-wide access control of doors and video cameras. This puts the detail needed for any event directly into the hands of both on-site and public safety emergency teams. Information beyond location is needed by public safety. Situational awareness and command and control are key. Every facility is unique and has different needs. The situational awareness already exists within the enterprise network. We just need to correlate this information and then deliver it to the people who need it. This internal information is understood by the facility, allowing internal staff to provide assistance in the response. Today, our data is no longer handcuffed by the Legacy 911 network that's only capable of voice. Next-Gen 911 additional data is available today through an over-the-top mechanism provided by the RapidSOS 911 Clearinghouse. Public Safety is already looking at this database for their inbound wireless calls, which are 80% of their call volume. So we're just putting the information that they need into a database they're already looking at, providing building address, detailed floor plans, actionable data, entry point information, specific station location, and situational awareness in real time with the 911 call. But what about testing? How do I test 911 without having to schedule with the PSAP and tie up their valuable resources? Well, the Avaya solution has an answer for that as well. The SENTRY 933 service runs in parallel within our 911 network. When you dial 933, the exact same databases used for 911 call routing provide an IVR readback of the number and address provision.
You have reached the 911 address verification service. You are calling from 19089532134. Your 911 address is
350 Mount Campbell Avenue, OFC 114, Morristown, New Jersey.
Your 911 service is active.
This allows users to confirm their information anytime. So when we look at legacy technology and what's available in the future, why would you pay more for a black and white TV today? The existing E911 records contain minimal data, one customizable field with only 20 characters to communicate critical location detail to 911. This is where next generation 911 solves the problem, connecting building control, voice, video, smart warning lights and announcement, and any relevant actionable data and control points, delivering that to internal and external responders dealing with the emergency. Avaya delivers experiences that matter, along with partners 911 Secure and 911 Inform to deliver you the award-winning enterprise safety solution from Avaya.